This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on AMC. So massive dump today, down almost 9% on the day. So they had a pretty good rally after this massive gap down. So this gap down was due to the court ruling, which allows the shareholders to get diluted and reverse splitted and all this bad stuff happening to the shareholders pretty much. They're converting the APE units back into the common stock, and that's what this massive gap down is. And then we had all this buying, but as you can see, you know, the big volume on the dump, but volume kind of just started to trickle down a little bit as this thing rose in price. So I actually had 4 calls expiring last week, and they barely went in the money at the end of the day. I could have closed out for a small profit, but I was like, man, this company's trash. The stock is trash. Like, I'm just going to roll my 4s because this thing most likely on Monday is going to tank. And that's exactly what happened. So now those things are nowhere near being in the money. And this is why I've been bearish on AMC. You've got a lot of people out there pumping this trash. They even try to pump that $175 price target, that bogus price target. You'll actually still see it like on stock twits in different places. And it's like, that is a fake bogus price target. No real analyst out there that's alive anyway is going to give this company price target of freaking 175. Like, they're bleeding cash. Their CEO says we're going to run out of money. Like, their earnings reports are trash. Like, this is a garbage stock. You should be shorting this stock. And if you look at what the bears have done to this thing, just on the daily here, $13 from the start, from 1 year ago. If you would have shorted at that level, boy, you would have been making a killing. And then this crazy pump up here to 72. Geez, the shorts have just been winning. The earnings across the boards are just terrible. They finally had a break even. That's their best quarter here. Is EPS of 0. But everything else is negative, just bleeding money. If we come in and look at some of the financials and the cash flow statement, you can kind of see why the CEO is coming out and saying, we're in deep trouble here, because if you look at the operating cash flow from the last 12 months, they've lost $460 million just in operations. And look at the free cash flow, negative $194 million. Now, at the end of the most recent quarter, they're sitting on $435 million in cash, but look how much they burned through in a year, $200 million. So that's only going to keep them afloat for like 2 years if something drastic doesn't change with their financials. So, I'm going to remain bearish on AMC, and this is why you short stocks that have shitty financials. Don't listen to the apes, don't listen to the dummies that claim AMC is going to hit $50 or $100, or they think they can name their own price. Those people don't know what they're talking about. They're just ignoring. Now they're down almost 11% on the day. They're just ignoring reality. They're ignoring fundamentals and financials, which will always win. So you'll see these people saying, oh, the float is short, or it's a very small float. The short interest is really high, and this thing's going to squeeze to the moon, which sometimes things do make big moves that are, they have high short interest, and they have a very small number of shares, outstanding shares, so the float might be kind of small. Sometimes those things do pump. But if you look and you research at what happens to a lot of people on those short squeeze plays, they end up losing a lot of money. Yeah, some people do make some money. Good for them. I'd like to see them repeat that over and over, because a lot of people end up buying at the top. A lot of people bought AMC at $72, and they've been holding thinking they're going to go on another squeeze, but in reality, they're working towards bankruptcy. So I'll continue to keep you updated here on AMC. I'm remaining bearish. I'm going to keep selling calls on this thing, especially when they do the reverse split. That is going to be sweet, because it's going to jack the price up, and the bears are just going to crush this. It's just going to reset the price higher, and it's just going to give more room towards 0 for the bears to continue to crush this company that is struggling financially. So I'll continue to keep you updated on AMC. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.